Okay, we're back on the Ubuntu laptop. It's been a fair old while since I installed this, and it's actually been a rather more painless experience than I was expecting. Little few problems at the very beginning with snapd not updating itself because it was running, or the snap updater wouldn't update because it was running, and it can't update when it's running. It's ridiculous. So I don't even use that anymore. This has been on since the end of April. The first video I did was 30th of April. It's now, as you see, 15th of July. So we're coming up to 3 months. And you know, it's not been too bad. I've had this machine running at home, doing various things. Obviously, gaming. I don't want to be doing gaming, particularly on this machine. It's not a gaming machine, it's an office machine. It's a laptop, it's a Hewlett-Packard Pavilion 14 DV0XXX. It's got an Intel Pentium Gold. As you see, it's got 8 gigs of RAM, and it's using the onboard graphics. Yeah. So, what are my thoughts on it? It's actually very workable. I've used it at home. I've taken it out and about with me. I've used it on pub Wi-Fi, as you've seen in various updating videos. It's been very stable. Battery life hasn't been too bad. It's a new machine though, so, well, I say new, it's about a year and a half old now. But it's fine. It's been behaving really nicely. Touchscreen works, which is a big plus, although it works on pretty much everything anyway. I plan to keep this on here. It's good enough to do that. Let's just run a snap list just to show you how many snaps I've actually got on there. I've never been a fan of snaps, but you're kind of forced into some. With 2404, you have to have snaps for the GNOME itself, the interface, things like that. Also, Firefox browser. Apparently, there are ways of using a PPA, but I couldn't actually get that to work. When I tried doing a snap-free Ubuntu install a little bit later, didn't have an awful lot of luck with that. But let's have a look on the snap list, see what we've actually got on here. So, yeah, it looks like quite a lot. Yeah, Mahjong, the Snap Store, that was the one that wouldn't update. So all these, except for Mahjong, are what you get anyway. So you're kind of stuck with that. What does that mean? Well, it's GNOME anyway, so how do I update my snaps if I don't use the snap updater? I do this snap refresh, or is it sudo snap refresh? Probably is, isn't it? And this is how you can update your snaps while being certain that no snap is currently running, like a snap app, like the Snap Store, or the firmware update, or Firefox. None of them are open, so it's updating them quite happily in the background, and it's all good. For the rest of my software, apart from Mahjong, which everyone loves a bit of Mahjong, yeah, everything else I managed to install from the universe repositories and the other Ubuntu deb repositories. Where there was a version, it generally defaults to listing the snap, but you can get a drop down menu and select a deb file to do that. So that's what I've done, and as you see, I haven't got too many snaps there. And I can tell you as well that the initial slowness of Firefox that was reported when it first came out as a snap, that's no longer there. It's just as quick as a deb at the moment. Still don't like snaps, but I do quite like this Ubuntu on this machine. Maybe it's because it's recent, faster than most of the machines that I've previously tried it on. Okay. So yeah, this has been on since pretty much as soon as it came out. Banged it on here. Quite happy with it. Quite happy with it. I like how it plays, quite honestly. I can't remember how to do that damn thing now. That's it, that's how you get the various things. Yeah, nice. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. I will keep it on here just for the fact that I'm sick and tired after being using Linux since 2008. I am sick and tired of the backwards and forwards, constantly installing a different version, looking at the new pretty thing that comes along. I find now that I've boiled down, aside from Ubuntu, which I used to really like before all the Snap stuff, I'm down to straight Debian and MX on my main machines. But Ubuntu will stay on this one, I think. 3 months and it hasn't given me any trouble since I figured out how to tame the Snap thing. Yeah, I don't see any reason to change it. I thought I would, but I don't. So, this is me. One little video for just to pop up and say hello for the first time in God only knows how long. I think the Tioga Pass video was the last one. There's going to be another gap probably because there's a major upheaval in the Ghosty household and that we're moving after 15 years being in this place. Yeah, we're going somewhere else. So that's happening in the next week or so. So things are all on the move and things are looking up. Enjoy your Linux. Do you know the greatest thing about Linux is, and even in the case of Ubuntu where you're perhaps not as free as you could be, you're a hell of a lot freer than the mainstream alternatives. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Y'all be good now.